So I'm sure that you guys know that by now, Marius and I receive lots of products in the mail, some of which we seek out and some of them are just given to us by companies. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to do a series of videos where I just taste through some of the favorite products that we got. Now, what's you already have a question behind the camera. What's going on, buddy?
Non-unboxing unboxing.
Oh yeah, okay. So Marius is kind of scandalized because I've already unboxed these spirits and put them in our collection and stuff, and Marius thinks that it would be better as an unboxing video as opposed to just a tasting video.
So you do on YouTube, no?
I don't know. I mean, I gotta tell you, like, first of all, we have tried things that are popular on YouTube and it doesn't do very well for us usually. We don't, for some reason, our channel is completely like bulletproof when it comes to like doing things that are YouTube, you know, I don't know, popular. So we don't, so like, it's funny because I'll say, hey, let's do this other thing, which is YouTube, but it's popular on YouTube. And you're like, nah, our channel doesn't know, our subscribers don't ever respond to the stuff that's popular on YouTube.
True.
But now you want to do an unboxing.
Maybe I like unboxing videos.
I don't know. Well, why don't we leave it up to the people who comment and see, like, would you guys rather that I unbox it? The thing is that I want all these boxes to be hanging.
Want to do an unboxing.
But here's the drawback to that, dude. Mm-hmm. The drawback is this. Then I'm going to have a whole bunch of boxes from companies sitting at my house.
And you don't know what it is.
And I won't know what it is. Well, I will know what it is because I asked.
Right.
I asked CH
Sometimes
distilleries for this.
We won't know.
Sometimes I know what it is, sometimes I don't. But the thing is that it's just going to be sitting there piled up, and then we're going to get busy, and we're going to have to do some stuff, and it's going to get back. It's going to go back and back and back and back and back, and then we're just going to have all these unopened boxes, as opposed to just unboxing the things ahead of time, and then just having a tasting video. I don't know. We can see what the just comment below and tell me what you guys want to see.
Or like do a like if you want to do unboxing, or if you don't want to do unboxing, also do the like. Do the like anyway, even if you have nothing to say, just do the like button.
Yes. I think what you're trying to say is just hit like on this video, please. Just even if you don't like the video, hit like. Or just hit the thumbs up. Bing! All right.
And if you don't like it, hit the dislike twice.
All right. Well, this video started off in a really weird way, but I'm going to start it off. But the first thing that I'm going to taste, my number one favorite product that I received is this Jeppson's bourbon that I found out about just a little while ago. And as soon as I found out about it, I wanted to taste it. And I have not tasted it yet. And I'm very excited to be cracking this bottle open. If you guys have been following this channel, then you'll know that the very first time I got shipped out the bourbon, the bottles the liquid I don't know if it was under extreme heat or something, but it evaporated out. But it basically both bottles were sealed and no glass was broken, but one was completely empty. The Malört was completely empty. And the bottle of bourbon was half empty, and everything smelled like booze. So they shipped me out some new stuff. I got in contact with them, and I said, the babies didn't make it, and I'm really sad. Can you please send me some more? And they did. And they sent me some T-shirts, too, which is pretty cool.
So is this aged in Malört barrels?
Not aged in Malört barrels. Although I don't know if, I don't think Malört is aged in barrels, but I do know a little bit about this now. So I did a little bit of homework on it. And so basically, these barrels were acquired by CH Distillery even back before CH took over the Malört brand in 2018. And they got 550 barrels from MGP in Indiana, which is a big commercial distillery that makes a lot of product that makes a lot of different product and a lot of whiskeys for various I guess non-producing distillers around, and from another one called O.Z. Tyler Distilleries in Kentucky. So they took those barrels and they aged them for 4 years, and then when they were 4 years old, they decided to release this Jeppson's bourbon. So CH Distillery is not making the bourbon.
Is this like a limited edition kind of thing, or is it like an ongoing thing?
I think it's going to be. I don't know. And if someone from CH is watching this or becomes aware of this video, maybe you guys can comment below, or you guys can email me separately and I can do an update. But I think this is going to be an ongoing thing. I think they're going to source more. But because they source the 550 barrels, it's in limited quantities, and I think they're through most of it at this point. I mean, the thing is that Malört has a cult following, and people either love it or hate it, or hate to love it or love to hate it. So the thing is that personally, I love Malört. I think everyone on that's watching this video probably knows that I love Malört. But I've also developed my palate for bitters and amaros and stuff, so that kind of stands to reason.
Very little you don't like.
That's true. You know, when it comes to spirits, there is very little that I don't like. I have not come across much that I don't like. Anyway, I'm like torturing everybody. I probably should just be like sipping this while we talk. So let's crack the bottle open. All right, let's taste it. Ooh, whoa, hey, that's really big on the palate. Whoa. What is the ABV? Oh, it's 100 proof. 100 proof. It is, I mean, it's really big, kind of spicy. A little bit hot, but not, overly. And you got your, like, what you've got is like such a massive amount of vanilla and caramel, like right as you swallow. It's like, it's pretty good though. I like it. A little bit hot, but it's good bourbon though. I like it. Yeah, I like it. A blend of straight bourbon whiskey. So there you go. So it's blended. I'm not sure like what the blend is though, because I'm not really sure what they got in each of their barrels, so I don't really know. But I really like it a lot. It's a little bit hot. A lot of caramel, a lot of vanilla, a little dark sugar kind of in there. You got kind of a nice burn right on the back of your throat as you swallow, and it's. Got kind of a little bit of a short finish. It sort of drops off at the finish, like the flavor drops off, but that nice ethanol burn sort of stays. So there you got.
What rating would you give it? I know we never.
I don't really do bourbon ratings, man. I don't know. I don't know. I probably give it like a solid, like 6.5, 7.
Okay.
It's up there. It's pretty good. But the question is this, though. Like, now that we're getting into ratings, it's like we can only rate it in its class.
Right.
Like, it's not going to go up against older bourbons. It's not going to go up against. It's not going to go up against. It's not going to go up against older bourbons or pricier bourbons. And then also, I don't know what the blend is, so I'm not sure what ages are in here either. And as long as it's 4 years old, they don't have to disclose.
It's probably not more than.
But it's good bourbon. I like it. It's probably not more than what?
It's probably not much more than 4 years, right? Since they say, didn't we have this discussion on the bourbon video? Like, if there is something older in there, they usually tell you. They give you the.
Yeah, I mean, since they said that they let it develop in the barrels, I'm assuming that they bought the barrels around the time that the bourbon had gone, like that the distillate had gone into the barrels. Mm-hmm. And then let it sit for 4 years. So I'm assuming, just based on what I read, that this is 4-year-old juice. The question is, of those 550 barrels that they acquired from MGP and OZ Tyler distilleries, was all of that 4 years across the bat? Was all of it? Do they just acquire brand brand new filled bourbon casks and then let it sit 4 years, or was there older bourbon in there? We don't know because it's a blended product, and it's like they probably went through all those barrels and tasted to blend it. So I don't know. I'm sure that there is someone out there that knows better than I do, and they can comment below. But I really like it. It's got a 6.5 to 7 in its class.
All right.
It's good. I like it. I will drink this bourbon. All right. Next one up. There we go. It's called Equiano. Is it Equiano? Yeah, Equiano. It is African and Caribbean rum. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, we'd really like to send you our rum and see what you think." I've never tasted it. Mm-hmm. It's a very nice, expensive looking bottle.
I like the bottle. Yeah.
It is it's a blend of African and Caribbean rum, and it's finished in cognac and ex-bourbon casks. So
like you don't know what, like they're used the barrels they have, or start in one and they transfer to the other, or like it's like 50-50, or
I don't know. Or maybe it was like a little, like they took the batch and some of them were ex-bourbon casks and some of them were cognac casks and then they blended.
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Like maybe the African rum was in whatever and the Caribbean rum was in another and then they blended it, or maybe they just split it up and I have no idea. They're not going to disclose that. It is 100% natural molasses rum, aged for a minimum of 8 years in tropical climates. Okay. So it's 8-year-old rum. We are on a journey to discover
Sub-Saharan African rum, I guess.
Product of Barbados and Mauritius, bottled at Foursquare.
Ooh.
So it's a Foursquare. So it's bottled at Foursquare, but it's a product of Barbados and Mauritius. Mauritius. Where's Mauritius?
Mauritius?
Mauritius.
It's like an island.
In the Caribbean?
No, it's in the Indian Ocean.
It's in the Indian Ocean. Is that African?
East of Africa. Yeah.
Is that
Africa.
like where could they get away with calling that African?
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
it's
is
like
that part of
Madagascar, Mauritius.
Okay, so yeah, then it's Africa. So that's where it comes from. So basically, it's from it's Barbados rum and Mauritius rum, and it's bottled at Foursquare. All right, let's taste it.
Mauritius is where the dodo bird used to be.
Oh, that's an interesting fact.
No more. It was apparently so delicious that they no longer exist.
That's right. They are extinct. That's why one of my favorite sayings is, "It has gone the way of the dodo."
Yeah.
Really bright on the nose. You get that nice sort of kind of demerara smell to it. The kind of demerara sugar smell. I don't know if you know what that is, but
Nope.
it's pretty good. Really, it's really bright and kind of very, very light on the palate. Yeah, it's got like a moderate burn. What's the ABV here? Oh, it's really big. 43%, so 86 proof. Yeah. Is it like, it's weird.
It's very
I
thick.
spilled some of that. What's that?
I like that thick bottom.
Yeah, the bottle's really, really nice. The bottle is really nice. I mean, the branding is really nice. I gotta say, it's like a nice sipping rum, but I will say that it's super light on the palate. It has a really short finish. There's not a lot of longevity in the flavor profile. So like, it has some citrus notes. It has that sort of demerara dark sugar feel to it. But you know, it's almost like unrefined cane sugar is the flavor. It's not like super dark molasses. It's like kind of an unrefined cane sugar flavor with a lot of bright citrus on it, and then maybe a little bit of tropical fruit or something. But it's kind of a short finish, so it doesn't like linger very much on the palate. It is pleasant though. I'm not sure what this stuff retails at, but it is very pleasant. I do enjoy it. I'm glad we have a bottle of it. I don't know if I would actually put this in a cocktail because I think that the flavor profile is so light that it might disappear. I think that this will just be like reserved for like sipping rum. But it's really good. It's really good. I like it. Yeah. I don't know what I expected when I
don't know.
brought this bottle, but
what kind of rating would you give it?
God, you and the ratings. Why? What is it with you and the ratings, man?
Give it a barfly.
I don't know. I don't think you can rate rum. It's impossible because there are so many different styles of rum that this can only be rated against other Caribbean African blends, and there are no other Caribbean African blends. So you couldn't put this up against something from Jamaica that's totally different. You couldn't put it up against something from Haiti that's totally different.
If you want like a dark sipping rum, all kinds, just something that like sip on, how would you rate it? Would you be up there, or would it be...
For like a sipping rum? I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably give it like a... I was going to say a 6.
Okay.
But like I gave the other thing a 6.
Yeah,
like I gave the
6.5,
bourbon a 6.5. So it's like, I don't really know if that's like...
This is 6 out of a 10, right?
It's like 6 out of 10, yeah. I mean, I'm doing a 10-point scale. So I'd say like 6 out of 10. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. It's not the most complex rum I've ever had. You know, it's pretty light on the profile, but it's also pleasant to drink. I mean, it's not, you know, It's not like it didn't blow me out of the water, but at the same time, it's pleasant. It's a good rum. The price point would really be the big, I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm going to be 100% honest about this. I would say that it's kind of a strange thing to take African and Caribbean rum and blend it, right? Because first of all, I'm not really sure that I have much of a. I don't really know if I have much of a reference point for African rum.
Right.
So I don't really know what to expect. I have a reference point for rum from Barbados. I have a reference point for Jamaican rum, right? I have a reference point for Haitian rum, but not from Africa.
Well,
and then is it what is it? Mauritius? Is that what it's called?
Mauritius.
Mauritius, is that do they create a rum there that's very particular in flavor profile?
Or maybe
something?
there isn't very particular African anything. That's why they blended it with the Caribbeans. They're kind of sneaking it in.
To kind of sneak it in. But then the question would be does that mean that it being African rum is a gimmick? Because it hasn't been done before. So they're like, oh, this is something new we could put on a bottle. I don't know. I mean, I think that the very fact that they say that this stuff is bottled at Foursquare Distillery is going to be a selling point for a lot of people, because Foursquare is one of the most sought after distilleries right now, and they're producing some of the best rum. So I kind of feel like that right there is a selling point for a lot of people. I really would like to know what the price point of this bottle is, because I think that whether or not I would pick up a bottle to sip would determine. I think the price point would determine that. If this was a $60 bottle, I might not. But I got to say, of the things that I have received, this made the 5 things that I wanted to actually put into a video. So I like it. It's good. It's one of the favorite things that I've gotten in the last month or so in the mail. So that I don't know. I think we're going real deep on this. Okay. This is going to be a long video because of it, but it is very, very pleasant. I don't want to give it a point rating because...
You already did it. It's like a 6.
Yeah, all right, fine. Have it your way. All right. Next product up, Candela Mamajuana. So this is from the Dominican Republic, and it is a rum product. I didn't actually know what this was, and a viewer sent this to us. And I don't remember who it was. Do you remember who it was?
No, and I threw away the box.
You threw away the box. I searched all our emails to try and figure it out. The person who sent this actually sent us a follow-up on some comment that was like, I know you must have received that Mamajuana by now. And this was at a point where it was at the warehouse and it had gotten there, but you hadn't gotten it yet or something. Or you had gotten it and you hadn't brought it here. So we finally received the Mamajuana. I'm very interested in this. So basically, Mamajuana is a liquor that is made by taking rum. What, you want to see the back?
No, I want to see the front.
It's basically a liquor made by taking rum and red wine and honey and then putting it into a bottle with tree bark and herbs and then macerating the tree barks and herbs in that mixture.
It's something people make at home.
Yes, it's like their own sort of home mix.
Yeah. When I almost bought some when I was in the Dominican, and they sold it in stores, and it wasn't like a brand, it was just bottles with the stuff in it and with the cork, and people just
pick it up. I kind of love that. We don't have anything like that in the United States, like our own sort of. I mean, we have moonshine, but it's not like you can go into like a general store and just buy a jug of moonshine unmarked with just a cork in it. I kind of love that. I wanted to. The thing about it is that not only do I want to thank the person who sent this, but I think there was a cocktail attached to this that he wanted us to do. So if you're watching this video, please comment below and tell us.
Or send us an email again.
Or send us an email again at theeducatedbarfly@gmail.com. You can also get it on our website, theeducatedbarfly.com. So it's very interesting in flavor. It is kind of a rusty, look at that color. It's like rusty red. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a rust color. That's really interesting. It's very, very, very light. What is the ABV here? So it's 60 proof. 30% alcohol by volume. It's very, very light on the palate, almost no burn at all. And it almost tastes a little bit like port, like wine, like like ruby port or something.
I thought it was just wine with different stuff in it, but
no, it's wine, rum, and honey, all mixed up with tree bark, but I'm not sure what kind of tree bark, and then herbs.
Yeah.
And it definitely has a very herbal finish to it. It almost finishes like chartreuse a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't buy it when I was there.
It like starts like rum, and then kind of you can taste the red wine in there, and then it devolves into this very herbal, kind of almost green chartreuse-like finish. It's really good. It's very interesting, complex flavor, but also very light, if that makes sense. It's not viscous, right? It's not sticky. It doesn't have a lot of body to it. It's very, very light. I like it though. It's good. It's good. I think that maybe there's like, I don't know, it seems like anise or maybe wormwood is in there, you know, as far as the herbs are concerned. I don't know.
Could be.
It's very good. I don't know if I have much more to say about it other than...
What's the score?
This is the only Mamajuana I've ever tasted.
I know.
How can I possibly score it?
Score it just as a spirit in general. It's like one of those like herbal kind of like weird spirits.
All right.
Unusual
The
spirits.
score is 6.
6. Yeah, that's trend today.
I think I'm just saying that because I'm sort of losing patience with the scoring thing that you like. What do you think that people are really going to respond to this sort of scoring thing?
If you like the score stuff, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the score, still give it a thumbs up.
All right. Well, we'll see what the viewers
This might be our most liked video yet. Hopefully,
because we've asked people to like it so many times. Yeah. I mean, ask and you shall receive.
But if you liked on the boxing stuff, don't do it again or do it twice.
What do you mean? Don't do it again or do it twice? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because if you liked it before and you like it again, and then you undo the like, right? So you gotta like it again. You don't want to cancel out your old like.
This is ridiculous. I don't know. I kind of feel like you're confusing everybody with your liking system.
If you haven't liked anything before, like it now.
I think that, more than liking, I think that you should like and subscribe.
Yes.
And subscribe. Help us get to that 200K. We could do a really special video for 200K. I don't know what it would be, but we could do something like Leandro forces Marius to skydive or something like that.
Oh, I've skydived before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Spain, yeah.
Huh?
In Spain.
In Spain? Oh, wow. Marius, you're like a man of adventure.
We almost...
you unfold like a rose.
We almost drove into France. It was like the last exit before France. And
The last exit on the plane, you mean?
No, when we were driving to get to the skydiving thing, we almost missed the exit, but managed to get it. And
was it horrifying?
Nope. It was a little uneventful, actually. But
what do you mean a little uneventful? You jumped out of the damn plane.
Yeah,
but that'd be uneventful.
Yeah, well, you go up in the plane and it's like you're like excited and it's like a little like what's going on, and then it's a tandem because you can't jump by yourself, right?
Right, because you need to go with an expert.
Yeah, so like he'll strap you on and then they like push you over and open the door and he kind of just like whoosh.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. You're basically like in a little baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
And then there's a guy on you.
Uh-huh.
And then he's doing all the stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do anything.
No. So he opens the door and they kind of just like leans out and just like throws you out and he hangs by the door or whatever and then he lets go. And then
still doesn't sound like something I'm ever gonna do.
For like a few seconds, you have butterflies and they go like whoo because you're free falling.
Right.
But then that stops. And then he pulls the cord, and they just hang there, and it's like dead quiet. There's like not a single sound, and you just hang there for like I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes, or it takes a long time to get down to the ground, or it feels really, really long.
Really? So how like the whole experience, like 2 hours or something? Like getting there, because don't you have to probably take a class?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I can't remember.
Because I think there's other skydiving because I think I've had friends that like have like gone to skydiving schools and had to take a class and whatever, blah blah blah, and then they jump themselves.
Yeah, you can do the accelerated freefall course, which is where you jump yourself. That sounds more exciting because then it's up to you. then it's like,
because it's up to
like,
you.
if
Yeah.
you screw up, then
You're dead.
You're dead. But
Yeah.
this guy, he's
To me, it
professional.
seems
He
like
does
a
it all the time.
stupid chance to take.
I think it's pretty safe. Like it's probably safer to skydive than fly a plane or something like that. Very few people succumb to it.
Well, that's because more people fly in a plane than jump out.
There's
of
even
them, I
people
think.
that survive falling to the ground with no chute. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Not well. They don't survive well.
No,
but-
there's people that survived and like walked away. So it's possible. It's gotta.
Well, that's such a
Keep an open
rosy.
mind.
I love your rosy sort of view on skydiving, but I will never do that.
I'd like to do the free fall.
I mean, I'm not afraid of heights, so I can't do it. I don't even like flying. I don't get crazy when I fly or anything. It's not like I'm like, you know, and having to put like, I'm not on Valium or anything, you know.
Right.
But I don't enjoy flying very much. You know, the whole experience front to end back, it's terrible.
Yeah.
We should probably move on to the next thing
All right,
because
let's go.
we're probably gonna have to cut a lot of this video out. This is gonna be like 7. You're gonna be like, it's a 30-minute video because you and I just bullshitting with one another. But if you leave it in, then you'll be able to prove that we actually do like each other and we don't hate each other.
This was a very bartender thing you just did.
What?
Took the rag and
I
just
took the
wiped
rag and
counter
just like.
and talking.
Well, it's because, you know what's funny is that like every actor that doesn't know anything about bartending,
yeah, they'll wipe the.
they just do this. Like so, Woody Harrelson basically did this on Cheers for like 8 years or something. This is just what he did. This is just his. Anytime you see Woody Harrelson like
cleaning
doing
your
his
glass.
lines, he's doing this, or he's like, you know,
Right.
doing the bottles or whatever. So it was a very cliched bartender thing he did. I'm gonna go get the last product that we're doing today. So in this next video, I'm gonna be showing you guys something that is one of my absolute favorite products that I came across recently, or came across me or whatever. But first I have to thank Louis Chang and Nathan Green for this bottle of Ford's Gin, which I'm using in this video. Thank you guys very, very much for your contribution to the channel. They made use of our virtual bottle program, as should you. Check theeducatedbarfly.com for details. All right, so what we're doing today. So penny pound ice. Do we know all about penny pound ice on this channel yet? Pretty much.
Yeah, if not, watch
right.
the video above.
What's that?
Yeah, if not, watch the video.
Oh yeah, that's right. Watch the video above because we actually do a penny pound ice video. Let's just provide you guys a link right now for that. But I'm just gonna, for the new people that don't want to do that, maybe I'm gonna say basically, Penny Pound Ice is an ice company that was created by Eric Alperin, who is the owner of and creative director of the Varnish, which was the back bar to Coles, and it comes from the Milk and Honey family. They're a very famous kind of cocktail family that gets a lot of mentions here on the Educated Barfly. It is the tradition of bartending that I was trained in myself. And their ice company makes cocktail ice, basically all the different cocktail ice. And they came up with this ingenious new product called a penny pouch. And so what a penny pouch is the mixers for a cocktail minus the booze. I'm looking at Mary's for a reaction because we had to talk about the mixers minus the booze.
Right.
But this is an ingenious kind of way that they did this. Because what they did, I don't have my jigger. I should have it. But basically, what they did is they took all of the ingredients minus the booze and they froze it, right? So when you do this, I'm actually going to need to get some scissors, which are down here, which is fine. But basically, when you do this, what you do is you break it up into like a slushy-like substance, and then you cut this open, put it into the tin. Put 2 ounces of whatever spirit you want in there, and then just shake it until it's completely dissolved. You don't need to put ice in there because it's already frozen. It's pre-diluted, so you have basically just like an instantaneous cocktail. I think this is a really great solution to the problem of to-go cocktails during this weird time where we're not going to bars and we can't go out anywhere. This product is only available, I think, in Los Angeles, although you can go to their website and check it out. Link is below, but I'm pretty sure it is kind of a limited product. But that being said, you know, Marius was like, well, this is a limited product. Why would we do this video? Because, you know, some of you guys from out of town will come and visit LA. And when you do, let's say you're staying at a Airbnb in downtown and you want to have a cocktail, but you don't necessarily want to go out to a bar. Well, you can get a penny pouch from down the street and they'll just deliver it straight to you, or you can go pick it up. And and you can have like a really ready-made cocktail. The question is this a really good cocktail? I have high hopes.
What is it?
Well, this is okay. So this is I have different ones, and each one is paired with a different. You pair it with a different recommended spirit, but you can pair it with any spirit you want.
I mean,
they gave me a little thing, like a little. They gave me like a little card, but I lost it.
I mean, you can't do any spirit.
You can do whatever spirit you want.
It's going to be a different cocktail, no?
What?
It's going to be a completely different
Yes,
cocktail.
but what they're saying is we have our recommendation,
Right.
but pair it with whatever you want. This is just the mixer. So if you want to put,
So
like
it's
this
not
one is called the Streamliner, right?
Okay.
And if you want to put, it's pineapple, cream of coconut, lime, and water. What does that sound like? That sounds like a rum cocktail to me, because that sounds like a...
So it's not like a pina colada or a daiquiri.
Well, it is a pina colada. This is a pina colada,
Right.
but
if you put vodka in it, or
if you
like,
put vodka in it,
or bourbon in it,
that's
it's-
or you put bourbon in it, you're going to make something new.
Yeah.
But it's the pina colada base, and then put whatever thing you want in there. They say, hey, you should put rum in this. The one that we're doing right now is water, lime, cucumber, mint, and sugar. So that, you know what that is? It's an East Side. It's like basically like a, so we're pairing it up with gin, which is what you should pair that up with. If you wanted to do vodka, you could. It's a lot better with gin, in my personal opinion. But you can put whatever spirit you want, and you would be making a different cocktail, but that's fine. So then we just like open it up, and we have our little slushy mixer in there.
This seems like our viewers' dream. Like, what can I sub it with? And you can sub
Right.
it anything you want.
Right. Sub it with whatever you want. This is
Enjoy the
we're christening this bottle with this. So we're just gonna put like 2 ounces here in with our mixer. And then we're just gonna give it the old shaky poo. Let's see. This might be the answer to everyone's prayers. It's getting nice and cold too. That tin is getting really frosted. I mean, it's taken a while to dissolve, but So funny. Somebody commented like something about me being the opposite of Steve the bartender, and I said that I was Steve the bartender's dark half when I shake, because I'm like so intense. Someone said I was really intense or something.
Your face is very red.
Huh?
Your face is like,
That's because I'm putting effort. I'm putting elbow grease into it.
Ooh,
Look
it's all
how frozen that is, dude. Look how frozen that is. All right, here we go. And then we're just gonna. Oh, that's nice though. Nicely aerated too.
is the cocktail frozen too? Or is it like, did it get that cold that it's kind of
Look at that.
slushy?
Is it what?
Is it almost like a slushy now? Or no?
Let me see. No, but it's perfectly cold and perfectly balanced and really, really good. That's pretty gosh darn good, I gotta say. I'm impressed. It's really, really good. Wow. I think my lazy cocktail making on the weekends has been figured out by Penny Pound. Yep, that's perfectly balanced. That's exactly what I would expect coming from people behind the varnish. It's good. And it really pairs well with this Ford's gin as well. So there you have it, the Penny Pouch. You can find it at Penny Pound Ice. Links are below. I don't know if this was a very interesting episode, but I hope you guys got something out of it. I certainly had a lot of fun going through products, and I think periodically we will be doing this. I guess we will find out whether you want us to unbox it. And then what was the other thing? Oh, rate. If you want me to do a rating system for each bottle, and if you want me to unbox it, we will find out in the comments. I don't know how many comments that are pro what you said are going to equate to a majority, but I guess we'll have to just tally them up or whatever.
Yeah.
And see. I don't know. But cheers to you guys. I got these nice new Cocktail Kingdom glasses I'm digging. I have my gin cocktail. I guess I'll see you guys on another time. And if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. Check us out on our YouTube memberships on the main channel, The Educated Barfly. We've got some good stuff going there. And definitely like and subscribe. If you have not liked this video by now, then I don't know what to say, because we've probably talked about it ad infinitum. I mean, like literally we probably said it 10 times at this point.
I mean, it's never too late. So just hit that.
Hit that,
like button.
smash that like button, as the kids are saying these days, and definitely subscribe for more awesome, amazing drink related content. And I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go finish my penny pouch. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna leave. I'm going to finish my penny pouch. That's what I'm doing.